Hello, welcome back to saving the Roman Empire, well the Western Roman Empire, from various sorts. Barbarians, ourselves, and those awful people over there calling themselves the Eastern Roman Empire. Not real Romans, because they don't have the city of Rome. How can you be a Roman when the city of Rome is on my side of the Roman Empire? Bloody Byzantines. What have they ever done for anybody? Apart from maintain Roman tradition through to 1453. Still, that's nothing to write home about. When you joined us last, I sacked Avaricum, that was it. And this place is actually happier without any governors in, so... How do you feel about taking those out? You don't like that, but I'm also charging you a very high tax rate. If I give you a nice tax break, yeah, you're okay with that, that's fine. Cool. Right, I need you to run up to Samara Breva. But not before, you know, these people get in your way. You've all got destinations to go to, why don't you hurry up and go there? I think I've already spoken to these people, haven't I? Yes, I remember. I gave them the old salesman talk. How would you like a nice map of Roman territory? Yours for only 2,000 gold. Let's go and talk to some Burgundians. The Burgundians, apparently Roman sources have it that before the Roman Empire fell, of course people went in between the borders, they're very porous borders. And this Roman was complaining and writing about some Burgundians that went to live in his house for a time being. And they said, somebody said, oh, it must be nice having all these exotic people in your house. And so basically as much as, oh, you think so, these people are awful. And they listed some of their habits. And one of them was putting rancid butter through the hair and like gelling it back in like a primitive form of Brill cream, I imagine. Those two people there, can I take them out? Yes, I can. So I'm going to take these out, but I'm also going to speed it up because it's not a very important battle. Unless I lose, in which case I will slow it down and then put some commentary in later. Yeah, so the Burgundians were noticed for putting like rancid butter in their hair and like gelling it back in like some ancient form of Brill cream or hair gel. Oh, look at those command stars. It's wasted on him, he hasn't got an army to command. Oh well. Sucks to be him, I guess. Yeah, I've been doing a bit more sort of reading about the actual relationship of Romans and Germans, the Germanic tribes even. So although it's like perpetual conflicts, they were like bordering each other for about 200, 300 years before the end of the empire actually came. Yeah, shut up. Right. This is going to be a fairly simple enough task. These Sarmatian archers are just going to fire missiles at them until they submit. So that's it really. I'll see you on the other side. Well, that was that, more or less. You see they've gone into shelter formation now, I think. Attempted shelter formation. It looks just like a mess to me. Which I guess would be alright if we didn't have like some horse archers that were raining hellfire and brimstone down on you. Or arrows, really. Let's finish those off. Oh, it's raining in Scotland. Oh well, didn't stop the bows though. Usually bows are less potent during the rain. However, the fact they didn't kill anybody, lost 2 men to friendly fire. Captain Cat. Were they led by somebody called Captain Cat? Well, that was a nice little diversion. 2 units in there. What I'm thinking is, I'm going to take some of these people from over here. What are taxes like in Londinium? Lower those taxes and take the garrison in Londinium down. And the garrison at Iboricum, including that Comia Tempsis. committed tendencies even. And they can basically lay siege to Dalrida. And then... you can go... No, you're safe there. You're safe there. When these legions arrive, they can turn up, hop on there, sort out Tara, and then that's the Celts done with, sorted. That's one front closed. But I keep on saying this, but not actually doing it. Oh yeah, so the relationship between like the Romans and the Germanic tribes over here seen as being a vicious one, but not really. Once the Romans saw how good the Germans fighters, more or less, they just invited them into the army. It's like, you're good fighters, why don't you fight for Rome instead? And it became an essential part of the legions and started moving up the hierarchy. So that by the time you get to Aetius, I think his name is, who fought and beat Attila the Hun, before Attila the Hun then headed to Rome, he himself was half Vandal. Interesting fact to guess. You'll be fine next turn. Meanwhile, yeah, you can head to there, and then you'll be head up to there to Augusta Vindelicorum. Oh, the Lombards. The Lombards is a corruption of Langobard, which meant Longbeard, but he's got a moustache, so he's not a proper Lombard. People that settled eventually in Italy, northern Italy, which today I believe is called Lombardia. What do they want? Trade rights. Okay. Also, would you like a copy of my map? No, I don't want tribute for it, just a single payment. 2,000. Seems reasonable to me. Oh, the Eastern Empire's got some rebels as well. Couldn't happen to a nicer set of Romans. Poof. Rising in Mediolanum. Look fine to me. In fact, you're almost making a profit. Hurrah! You can move up and cause a bit of trouble in Augusta Vindelicorum. Oh, here we go, yeah. Rebellion or worse, driven by dissent and outright insurrections to the point where it is broken in two. Serves them right. Romulus Plinius is a convert to our cause, and we've got a loyalist revolt in Salamantica. I'm not that happy to see me, but I'm sure if we repair... Why aren't you happy? Paganism and unrest. Come on, be happy. You're almost happy. That's good enough. Maybe if you built a Christian chapel, that'd cheer you up. And, well, we're in the money. Finally, the trade policy is trying to take part. Yeah, used to encourage Germans to basically join the army. So they said, join the legions, see the world. And they did. They were very good fighters unless you made them fight on the German frontier. Because it wasn't all sunshine and roses, there were still conflicts. But managed to just hold the Rhine and hold the Danube and just kept it at this boundary from about Trajan onwards. Trajan, about 100 AD, brought the empire to its largest extent, basically included all of Dacia and Mesopotamia down here. And then Hadrian sort of shrank it down to something a bit more reasonable, and it just stayed that way, more or less, when it wasn't fighting amongst itself. You can put some paved roads in. In fact, let's do this a quick and easy way. Now that looks good. Who the hell are you? That wouldn't have happened if I'd have been in charge, but I want to give you people some proper battles, not me dealing like in ones and twos, dribs and drabs. So I'll move these people up here. The people in Cordoba can start building Federati infantry, because they can. And these people over here, with the damaged Federati infantry, can head towards Cordoba. He can head towards Cordoba, but is in no way going to go anywhere near the place, lest he make the place revolt. What's going on in here? Yeah, they're happy enough. So they've converted to Christianity without the help of Spurius Flavius. And we're the most advanced faction. Well, isn't that nice? So let's just go about and see what needs building. Tarentum. You can build a shipwright. Arles can build some mines. Lepsis Magna's not very happy. What do you want me to do about it? Where is it? Oh, it's up there. You can build some paved roads so it's easier for the Berbers to invade when they do arrive. Colonia Agrippa. That's over in the Belgian provinces. You can build some barracks. Let's start building up the frontier a bit here. And Mediolanum. Oh, that's that one that's just converted to Christianity. You can build a Christian chapel and continue your conversion. Salona. It's starting to finally get a bit of income. It's just a shame that Leontius Flavius, I discovered to my cost, is useless. He has no command, no management, is quite loyal, but despite the fact that it was disinherited in favour of somebody much younger, and got no influence. He's also gloomy, a smile will hurt his face, and he's an embezzler. So I'm thinking, if I took him out of Salona, would they be happier and more prosperous? Yes. In a word. So I'm thinking, is there anyone else? I'm not taking Decimus Flavius. Although by the time of Diocletian, the emperors generally didn't stay in Rome. Rome wasn't the capital was wherever the emperor was, and Diocletian spent most of his reign out and about everywhere in the east. He was actually from this area. I've been to Diocletian's palace. It's in Split, in Croatia. It's no longer a palace, it's actually, they use the walls of the palace as the walls of the medieval town. It's just like a nice little town there. But that's where he was from. A provincial. I guess so was Hadrian. Hadrian was a provincial, and so was Trajan. And so was Philip the Arab. I just love that. The fact that throughout, it's just down in history as Philip the Arab. Everyone else gets like a Sextus so-and-so or other. He's just his name and where he's from. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. I still can't buy the Astonation mercenaries, and it doesn't look like anybody's going to attack me yet. What I want you to do, I want you to go over there and build yourself a watchtower. And then I want you to go over, but not march into the lands of the Eastern Romans, because they'll get funny about it. Basically build some watchtowers on this, who the hell's blockading my port? Likely story. Bloody Celts. Always causing a nuisance. I mean that in a purely historical reference, of course. You can get on board there, and then you can head up to there. Why have you stopped? Okay, we've got a faction leader and 2 Pictish spearmen, I imagine. 6% success rate. You might have more success with Moirab Maktag. That's the real name. Oh wait, I finished him off, and he's finally got a point on his oh, there we go. Oh no, it's Decimus Flavius who's got a point. He's a master of assassins. Very good, which means you can train agents on the cheap. With some money left over, you can... Have you built your army barracks yet? I want to show these Plumbatarii who are fantastic. If you ever see them in battle, just throwing javelin after javelin, oh, it's fantastic stuff. I can't rate it highly enough. What I think you might do is put some Equus Sagittarii, who are horse archers for the Romans. The Romans are horse archers. What's gone wrong with the world? It's like merging my Parthian and my Roman Let's Plays into one. Ravenna can keep making combat tendencies, then sending them to Rome, because Rome's got a good armourer. And then it can go over to here, because I just don't trust. Yeah, there. Ooh. I say, well, isn't that something? Isn't that a turn up for the books? This is like Rebellion Central here. We've got 2 Western Roman rebels and 2 Eastern, well, an Eastern Roman rebel, although Macedonia is still safe, and Achaia. 2 cities there. There's one there and one there, and they're both very juicy, very wealthy. Although Greece always was very wealthy. It was in the original Rome Total War as well. And the Brutii campaign was always at an advantage because you were right next to, and the Senate gave you missions to take Greek cities. And all these nice big cities with lots of trade routes. How dare they? Yeah, and money stopped being a concern after a while. We can build a port. About time. Carolis. Build a Christian chapel. Londinium. A market once those ports have stopped being blockaded. Boracum seems happy enough. Build a trader. Cartago Nova. You look like you could do with being taxed. Build some highways. Can Tarraco build some highways as well? Yes, but they can't afford it. Things I remember building all these kind of things in my Scipii campaign as the Romans, and I'm wondering what's happened to these infrastructure. Why has it suddenly disappeared? Also, Salamantica, is that happy now? Reasonably content. See, you can build a port once you've built a chapel. Well, we're at 20 minutes and I've still not had a proper battle yet. I swear there's going to be one by the end of this video. I will make it happen. That seems fairly conquerable. General. Spurius Flavius is making the people who are there very unhappy. I can't do anything about it because I've spent the money. Okay, sorry Cartago Nova, you can't afford that. But I can't afford that, so you're going to have some docks instead. Which is probably better, because naval trade beats everything. I need you to build a Christian shrine. Which will sort out all of your problems. And will also start causing trouble for the Alemanni. By spreading Christianity into their... I don't know if the Alemanni can convert to Christianity. I know the Saxons can't, but the Franks can. So here's something interesting. How important these barbarian tribes were to the modern day world. You know that the Germans call France Frankreich, as in the Empire of the Franks, and the French call Germany Alemanni, or something to that effect. It's a long time since I did French. Year 9, which would have been 6, 7 years ago. Oh, too many years. Yeah, after the Alemanni. Well, isn't that funny? And of course, England is Angleterre, land of the Angles. All these Germanic tribes have the names in so replicated. Anyway, all this talking is not getting me in a battle. Tingy's not got many people in. Aswad, faction heir. Herius Corpulentus. Is that because he's an Apician glutton? I think it is, isn't it? We're slowly building up some strength. We're going to get somewhere, pretty soon. There's the Sarmatians! Not to be confused with the Samaritans. Yes. Tell you what, how about some trade rights? Good, very good, yes. And why don't I give you map information for Your price only? 2,000 gold. These barbarians are full of money. And maybe I'm sowing the seeds of the downfall of the Empire, but I'm making lots of money doing it. Oh, is that the Burgundy? Didn't realise there two different tribes of... because Burgundy has always been like a separate part of France until the 1470s. And by the looks of it, rightly so, because they're from different Germanic tribes. Hello, how would you like trade rights? Good. Now, how would you like some of our map information for a small fee? Oh, I don't know. 2,000 gold. Huh. Well, how about just for some of your own map information? And 1,000 gold. Oh, well, yeah. Nice talking to you as well. Oh, that's going to cost me money. Leontius Scribonius. Who the hell's Leontius Scribonius? Oh, it's him. Impressively loyal, but only got 4 stars. We could turn around and take back Conuntum. If we give him an army. It's an idea. In fact, yeah, I'll just give him those Comiatempses. I might put a couple of Comiatempses on that border there. Spurius Flavius has done his work and he can now head over to Alpes Maritimiae et Cotiniae. Which is happy enough, but soon it won't be. I'll drop it down to 75%, it'll still be happy enough, and then I'll convert it to Christianity, and then boom. Oh man, 25 minutes and still no major battle. I think it's going to be one of those episodes. Hey, we're the most advanced faction. Well, there's shipwrights, that's just what you need. Yeah, very good. I didn't know I was at war with... I don't know why I was at war with them in the first place. So this is interesting. This has never happened to me before. And I've played a few test games before I actually did this live and showed the world what I was doing. Always a good idea to make sure you don't make a fool of yourself. And that's never happened. Never had the Eastern Empire split up over here before. I've had them split up later in the game when they took Libya. The rebels took Libya. Alright, what are they up with? Another good way of holding the barbarians at bay. Very good. Is to just clog up the bridges. I'll put a few over there. Hopefully they don't turn around and attack Augusta Vindelicorum now. But if they do, well, sucks to be there. If I catch the Alemanni quick enough before they've... Oh wait, no, they've taken Trabus Quadi. But I say, if you do it quick enough, you can just knock them out straight out. I don't really want to hold on to there though, because it's not got good enough defences. I mean, the River Danube comes up to about there, the Rhine ends about there. So you've got this little bit to defend here, if you put enough troops on these 3 bridges. And with that you secure the Rhine and secure the... Yeah, so far I've just secured the Rhine. I suppose that's fair enough. I'll stick him over there so he doesn't get any ideas. And they can make a couple of Federati infantry. And now, first got to make sure everybody's building something. Where's Tarraco? Oh, it's there. You can build a trader to make use of all that trade that you just indulged in. Ravenna. It looks too expensive to do anything with you, so I won't. You can build some traders. And you... build some barracks. Colonia Agrippa. Now that's... in Germania Inferior, isn't it? Because I think it's this one, Samara Breva. That I'm thinking about building some cavalry stables there, so I can make Sarmatian Auxilia and send them up to Britain to give that general who's a great horseman something to do. As it stands, you can build some sewers, you can build a shipwright. And a Varicum, more shipwrights. Shipwrights everywhere. Let's get naval trade going again. Okay, so you can start to maintain a siege. You can land some troops over there, and he can help with the siege once he arrives. In the meantime, he can stand there and make sure nothing happens to, you know, upset the siege. So hopefully they won't sally forth. Although it's entirely possible. Once they've taken Dalrada, they will then move over to Tara, and then that's the end of the Celts. Meanwhile, I don't know what he's doing. He can move down there and build a watchtower to watch the Greek coast to make sure the Byzantines don't do anything I wouldn't approve of. Sorry, I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. My word, you're happy. That's better. This is later Roman Empire. Nobody's supposed to be happy. Let's have one more turn, and maybe something interesting will happen. Like that. What are we on? 30 minutes. Oh dear. This is going to be a long episode, because I've got to get a battle in. Nero Flavius, who has 7 command stars, versus Captain Truck, who has none. But it does have some chosen archers, which could be a problem. Anyway, here's a nice bridge battle, which I always like bridge battles. They're easy, he says. I've rather done it now if I lose the battle. He said, well, but I thought your bridge battles were easy. I want to put a qualifier on that, some of the time.
Today our road will be paved with skulls.
Oh.
Remember this and show no mercy.
Okay, the Federati infantry are the best we've got. The Limitanii, at least they can throw Pila. So that's something for them to do. So we'll put you on to fire at will. The general's going to be important here to charge in at key moments. And these Roman archers are no match for the Lombard chosen archers, but we'll see what we can do. You're not going to fire missiles, are you? Are you just going to cross the bridge? Please just cross the bridge like an idiot. No, I don't think you're doing it. You're going to have an archer duel with my archers, and my archers are going to get slaughtered. So how do I do it when the enemy have archer superiority? Run away, I guess. There's no point holding this line, because they can just fire from the shoreline. And if they try to cross with their archers, I can charge them. Okay. What's his game? Is there a river crossing there? Doesn't look like it. Can he swim? Hold on a second. Yes. That's a new thing they brought into Barbarian Invasion to make it bridge battles less one-sided. Some units can swim, although it doesn't do them a lot of good. I don't think you're going to fare particularly well. Oh well. Whoa! Gotta stop pausing the game. Run! Yes, Imperator. That's right, that's more like it. We've got some Night Raiders that are also swimming across. They will get a nasty shock when they come on shore though. Ready, fire at will. As in right now. Do it quickly, do it now, fire! That's the stuff. So I was hoping for something a bit more impressive. What the hell are they doing? And they're firing their peeler. So at some point they're going to reach there and they're going to come across. You can fire your peeler into them actually. Meanwhile, you've just done something weird. And now you're paying the price for it. Feel free to fire your peeler again. This front needs a little encouragement from the general, so who's going to go over there and give it? There's your encouragement right there. And now you're going to turn around and smash into the Night Raiders. Who aren't very good because it's daytime! I need you to run over there and surround them. There we go.
The gods have filled the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Where's he going? There's some chosen archers you can chase down. Meanwhile, you can run to the other side of the river. Because those Night Raiders need taking care of. Defeat seems certain. I should think so too. Chosen archers, but they're still archers. You can run down those chosen archers there. Not very chosen now, are you? Hey!
The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
Oh, what a charging of a general! Well, that's something. Right, so who's left? There's a few running over there. I'm going to continue the battle and run them all down.
They are not soldiers.
Only frightened rabbits running for our men. I've heard that far too many times. What have we brought that down to? 16. Damn Alemanni. We'll teach you. And now are they running across the river? Well, not running across the river, they're swimming across the river. Oh, look, I've run out of time. I didn't even have time to talk about the Arian heresy between in the early church. Which, because the Goths and the Visigoths and all these people were Christians, they were just the wrong kind of Christians. Nothing's new under the sun. So, oh, they look pretty dead to me. Yeah, they were Arian Christians, whereas the Romans were Nicene Christians, who would later merge into the Catholics. Because, of course, it is the Roman Catholic Church, and it's the Roman Catholic Church for a reason. Romans. That's the that's the reason. And they're the reason for the season. The Romans. Always the Romans. You know who was born on the 25th of December? Mithras. That's, so they just sort of, in order to like merge the two groups together, the Christians, the other Christians and the Mithraeans, they merged it all together and say, why don't we just say that both of our major figures were born on the 25th of December and we can all have a big party and we can all worship different people but on the same day. But of course what we really mean is it's Christmas Day. 25th of December also being a standard winter festival for pagans. 21st of December is the shortest day. Midwinter, miserable time. All these pagan tramps would have midwinter feasts in order to raise spirits, and they thought, well, let's just latch onto that. Ooh. Athanasius is finishing his collated New Testament, presenting his canon. My battery's running low. Well, that was weird. Turns out, again, it was plugged in but wasn't plugged in, if you know what I mean. Canon in 27 books form, the omitted books became known as the Apocrypha. There were whispers that the decision was to what to include and what to omit had more to do with political interests of church leaders than to true doctrine. Well, there we go then. The Eastern Empire are the most advanced faction, nothing new under the sun. Oppius Flavius has got himself married. What a catch. Apparently loyal.
General.
Where is he? Oppius Flavius. He's on the northern frontier, isn't he? Oh no, he's in Augusta Vindelicorum. Well, now that we've seen off that threat, and they're busy fighting the Franks by the looks of it. Always nice to see the barbarians fighting amongst themselves. I could run in and sack Vicus Alemanni. But what would that achieve? I guess I could put a fort in that mountain pass there, and that would make the boundaries nice and secure. I'm very taken with that suggestion. In fact, I'm going to do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Build a siege equipment, and you can go over there with the Nero Flavius. You can join in the fun. I suppose I ought to have taken Oppius Flavius down to Salona, because the guy that's there at the moment's useless. War declared between Huns and Sarmatians. Meanwhile, Marcus the Gambler is almost joining them over there, but not quite. I've managed to get all of Spain back without lifting a finger over there. Got some brigands blocking the bridge. In order to make that fully alliterative, I was going to add a descriptive word for those brigands beginning with B, and I decided not to. The brigands are blockading the bridge, comma, B. You just fill in the blank. What I will do, though... 161, you're all in rude health. So you can all go over there. Oh, it's just some peasants. Bit above your station, aren't you? Right, you can retrain those two and make some more federati for yourself. You can move over here and stick him there. He's then going to get sunk by those pirates. Because pirates, and they always ruin every enterprise I ever do in a Total War game, so you're going to have to build a new ship.
Yes, master.
You can run over to Tinky and get yourself killed by the guards there. And the Berbers are supposed to be some great threat to Carthage, but at the moment I'm not seeing it. They say these two are going to join up into some gruesome twosome. And Servius Executioners eventually going to take an army of comitatenses. Is going to follow that road there, take them down there, meet up with the Federati after they've taken Tingi, and meet up at Dimidi over here, and then they'll all converge into one nice, great big army, take out the Berbers, and then our forces can turn once again to the west and the north. No, because by then the north will be sorted out, the south will be sorted out, and then we can all look eastwards. But all that's for another episode. So, because this one's just taken too long to get everything sorted. You're not very happy. What's wrong with you? Also, people in Massilla are looking a bit grumpy. So we'll get rid of that Temple of Mithras and build that instead. And you'll be reasonably content with Marcella and the Splinters of the True Cross. Sometimes you get occasional saints popping up in cities that have... Ooh, there's Equus Sagittarii. I can do something interesting. Yeah, can sometimes turn up in big cities that have a cathedral or better, but not often. And the governor has to be a Christian, which at this stage in the game is a bit of a rarity. Like, he's pagan in there, he's pagan in there. He's pagan. Can I move him out? Because another commander on the front would be useful. 179. He's making us 80 profit, so he can stay there. Anyway, sorry it's not been as battle-laden as other episodes I've put out recently. It's just that at this stage in the game, I've got to get as good a start as I can before... There's a ticking time bomb. Over there, somewhere in the wastes, is a big army of Huns who are on a beeline for Rome. And I've got to make sure that by the time that comes, I'm in a perfect situation to tackle with them. I don't know if it's not a bad idea to put a fort there. Damn pirates. Anyway, that's all for next turn. I'm sorry it's a bit of a slow start, but by... This next video is going to be a siege on Dalrada, possibly Tara. There might be a siege on Tingi, and if we've got time... Oh, there's going to be a siege on Vicus Alemanni. So it will get interesting, I promise you. This is going to get a lot more interesting than, oh, that's not making much money. Oh, look at that public order there. Now where shall I move my troops? There's actually going to be some action next time. There's going to be fighting, and there's going to be all wonderful stuff as I stave off the fall of the Roman Empire. But that's another episode, and for that I apologise. Sorry. See you next time. It'll pick up. Honest.